Hey guys, I'm going to show you just a few more books that I have gotten. And the first one is Bitten by Kelly Armstrong, which is part of the Otherworld series. I just had thought this sounded interesting. All I know is it's about a modern woman, but she's a werewolf. But I don't know exactly what the story is truly about. I don't know. Thrown into a desperate war for survival that tests her allegiance to a secret clan of werewolves. So I don't really know what it's truly about, but I hope that it's good. It's the first, I think, book in that series, and if it's not good, then I'm not going to go on to buy any others. I did get Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi. Tahereh Mafi? I don't know how you say it. But anyway, third book of the trilogy, and I do have to say, I think that this is probably the prettiest cover. All of my covers are matching. I've gotten all the ones with the eyes on them, but that is really pretty with the collars and the vines with the flowers. It's very, very pretty. So I haven't even got started on this series, but I'm glad that I have it all. Which I should have pulled out the book that goes with it. I bought Unite Me, which has Destroy Me and Fracture Me, which these are supposed to be novellas with Juliet's journal. So I don't know what that is, but I don't know why this has to come up every time I do a video. So I guess that means there's 3 things here, or I'm not really sure. But anyway, that's the front, and then the back actually looks like feathers. So very interesting. But anyway, I've got that. I ended up getting, oh gosh, I didn't even see that. Do you see this? Yeah, I hate it whenever I get books like that. It makes me mad. They didn't cut this off. It was folded, and now it's sticking out of the book. Ugh, that makes me so mad. This is the 3rd book of the Bloodline series, The Indigo Spell by Richelle Mead. I already have Bloodlines and The Golden Lily, and I needed this one, and then I needed the 4th one, which is The Fiery Heart. So, and I hope I like these because Vampire Academy scared me a little bit, but then towards the end, it was so good. It was so good. I enjoyed it completely. So I'm really hoping that Frostbite is more action-packed or just more exciting in general, because Vampire Academy I thought wasn't that exciting the first part. So now I have these, and then I think the 5th one is coming out, and I can't even remember what it's called. Silver or something, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if it tells me or not. Yeah, I have no idea. But I think it's coming out spring or summer. I ordered attachments by Rainbow Rowell, or Roel, however you say her name. And I'm upset how this came. It's supposed to be new, but it kind of looks like it should be a scratch and dent copy. But I'm excited about this because I think this sounds very interesting, because I think it's about a guy who kind of monitors emails and messages back and forth within a company. And I guess a girl named Beth and Jennifer end up sending messages back and forth and emails and all of that. And this guy is reading them and then ends up falling in love with one of these girls through the emails and messages they sent to each other. So I don't know. I just think that sounds really good. So I'm hoping it's going to be as good as what I'm thinking. I ordered Halfway to the Grave, which is a Night Huntress novel by Janine Frost. This is the first of the series. And I'm really excited about this because I think it is going to be good. And I had my eye on this to begin with, and then I ended up finding, I can't remember what it's called or what number it is, but I found a copy of one of the novels in this series for 10 cents at the library. So I'm excited to get started on that. And then I ordered this from Hastings, and it's kind of torn up. And yeah, it's Some Girls Bite, and it looks like it's part of a series by Chloe Neal. But I can't read it because of the Hastings sticker that they always put on there. But I don't want to take it off. I don't know what series it is. It looks like it's part of a series, but I don't want to take it off because underneath, like, you can see that this is ripped. Like, and it's ripped pretty bad. And underneath of the sticker, it's ripped even worse. But this is, like, all been up back here. Like, it's been folded. I don't know. But I don't want to take that off because I think that is actually helping the books stay together right there. So, it says Merritt has just become a vampire and her new life is at stake. But it's so weird because her hand looks like it's blue. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. But I don't know exactly what it's about. It's talking about graduate student. So that sounds actually like it's going to be pretty good then, because she's going to be a graduate student and now she's a vampire. So it sounds interesting. The next is Dexter. It's an omnibus, so it's got Darkly Dreaming Dexter, Dearly Devoted Dexter, and Dexter in the Dark by Jeff Lindsay. I had to order this from the UK, and I just did it because I fell in love with the cover. I've never watched Dexter, but I do want to sit down and watch it. It's just so hard to watch anything anymore. With our little guy. It's just, like, I don't even want to get started on the show because I know I probably won't get very far with it. But I do think that Dexter sounds absolutely amazing. It just sounds like something that I would really enjoy. So, whenever I saw someone show this in one of their videos, I was like, oh my gosh, I fell in love with the cover. I want it, so I ordered it, and now I want to read it, and I want to watch the show, but that may never happen. I ended up ordering this, which I think I have the prints already on my Kindle. But this is part of the selection. It's like novellas from that series. And it says includes a sneak peek at the one in it as well, but it's The Prince and the Guard by Kira Cass. And I don't have the one, because the one did come out, right? Is it already out? I can't even remember if it's already out or not. But I need to get it. And I love the cover for the one. I think that dress is absolutely gorgeous. I kind of like the cover, I think, because it's white. I ended up ordering Rush. It's book 1 of the Breathless trilogy by Maya Banks. I don't know. I had my eye on this for a while. And then I heard it was kind of like 50 Shades of Grey, which I did not like. I didn't read it. I listened to probably the first 40 minutes, however long that was, of it on audiobooks or on an audiobook, and I hated it. And I had heard that somebody said something about this being similar to that, and so then I never ended up buying it, but then I just decided I was going to give it a try. So here it is. We'll see. I ended up ordering Intertwined by Gina Showalter, and I got this from Hastings used, and it's actually in pretty decent shape for being used. It doesn't even seem like someone read it, but I mean, it's a little bit beat up and stuff around the edges, and even where the sticker was at, here, the Hastings thing, it pulled some of the cover off. But I am excited about this. I guess I haven't really been explaining what anything's about. I don't really even know what that's about, but this, a new guy at Crossroads High, and he has 4 souls living inside of him. And they can all do something different. So I just thought this sounded like it's going to be such a good book. I don't know, I'm thinking this is a trilogy, but I'm not sure. But I think the next book is Unraveled. But I'm excited about giving that a try because I do think that sounds really good. The next book I actually used to have, I think in hardback, but it was one of those books that I gave away when we were making room for the nursery without reading. So I ended up picking it up again, and it's James Patterson's Witch and Wizard. I'm hoping it's good. Seems like it's two siblings, brother and a sister or something, I think. So, the next is Janet Ivanovich's Wicked Business, which is a Lizzie and Diesel novel. I have Wicked Appetite already, and I honestly don't know if this is the second book or not. I just know that it was cheap, and that's why I wanted to pick it up. So I don't even know what number this is. Yep. Oh, no. It's showing Wicked Appetite as the second. I was thinking Wicked Appetite was the first. I don't know. But anyway, I picked this up, and it is actually very pretty. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the front is actually hologram. You can't see it. And I don't really remember what this series is supposed to be about now, but I ended up getting it, like I said, because it was so cheap. I picked this one up, The 19th Wife by David Ebershoff, or Ebershoff, I don't know how you say it, because I watched somebody on YouTube talk about this book, and I thought it actually sounded really good. I've never read anything like this before. It has a really long blonde hair in it. It's used, obviously. It's pretty beat up, and there's pages folded and all of that. But I've never read anything like this before. I have read about the Mormon Church before. But this actually goes into polygamy. So I actually wanted to read it because I thought it sounded really, really interesting. So, and I've seen like some of the shows and stuff about that on TV, but I don't know. I just thought this sounded really, really good, and so I'm looking forward to trying it. Like I said, I've read a little bit about the Mormon Church. It was a lady who had been raised Mormon and then ended up becoming a Christian later on in life, and so I kind of read her story, and she included a lot of the history and stuff of the Mormon Church and the beliefs that they have. So I don't know. I feel like I might know some of the information in this because I think the girl was saying that there is a lot of the history and stuff in it, and then it goes into more of this girl's story, but can't say for sure or not. Okay, I need to hurry up. This is the Fever series by Karen Marie Moning, whatever her name is. I already have Dark Fever, so I'm going to get rid of this one. This was supposed to be a book set, but it came wrapped in saran wrap. Yeah. And I think these were supposed to be new, so. This is Blood Fever, Dream Fever, Fae Fever, and this one's completely different, Shadow Fever. It's a completely different book, the way it's made. These are about Fae. All I know is this girl's sister was killed, I think while she was in Ireland or something, and she goes and tries to find out what's going on, and then there's a series from that. So, this one is obviously used. It's A Quick Bite by Lindsay Sands, which is part of the Argano series or something. Somebody was talking about this series, so I wanted to give it a try. This is the first book, and actually I think this book would be in really good shape if it didn't have water damage. That is the only thing that's wrong with it. So if that water damage hadn't happened, it would be in such good condition. It's just about vampires. I think there's some sexy, sexy time, that kind of thing. I'm hoping it'll be good. The next is Night Star from the Immortal series by Alison Noel. And then I've got Trust in Me and Be With Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout, writing as Jay Lynn, because I already have the first book. And then I have Dead Beautiful by Yvonne Woon. This just sounds so good to me. The front says a Harry Potter start and a Twilight finish. I have no idea how Twilight finishes, so I don't know what they're talking about because I have not read those books or watched the movies. But I just think that this sounded really good, and I cannot wait to get into this. But that's all, and I will see you guys later.